to my channel. I have missed you guys so much. For the new subscribers, you are welcome. For the new watchers, you are welcome. My name is Fadekemi. I'm a Christian lifestyle blogger and YouTuber in Lagos, Nigeria. I want to talk about the spiritual aspect, the spiritual planning, the spiritual things that they don't tell us about planning a wedding. You know, they just tell you, oh, you need this, oh, you know, as women, we're always excited to plan our wedding. As women, we're always, you know, yeah, I'm getting married. You know, we're always thinking of that particular day. So I just, my journey to getting married, my journey to the wedding day, I just wanted to share some tips, some things that I had to learn over the course of the journey, basically. So first things first, you have to pray a lot, okay? You cannot even not pray, because I'm telling you guys, the enemy is desperately trying to get people not to get married, and that's why he's starting with our mindset. There's this new mindset around now that you can just have babies out of wedlock and you'll be good. I'm not saying that people don't make mistakes, and like I'm not like faulting people that are baby mamas, for example, because like, you know, that's the name that we call them. I'm saying that the enemy is putting this mindset that there's some people that are deliberately saying, I don't have time for that thing called marriage, but I want to have my own children, so why can't I do it? You know, but you see, I'm not faulting what their ideologies, because it's not really their fault. It's the enemy that's planted that kind of ideology in people's hearts. But then that is not the plan of God for his children. The plan of God is for man, woman, husband, wife to raise children, godly seed. You know, that is actually the plan of God. But you know, the enemy is doing that. I remember the day of the court wedding. You must have seen the vlog of the court wedding. February 14th. I remember I was doing my makeup, and then my mom called me and told me that the registrar of the registry, I don't know that, I think person that joins us, she called and said that she's sorry, the wedding won't hold because she has somewhere to go. In my mind, I'm like, what? Like, it was unbelievable. What do you mean by you're canceling a wedding that you told? Do you know how they do court wedding in Nigeria? You don't just go and say I want to get married and they'll just get you married. No, it doesn't work like that at all. You have to go there, give them sworn and daddy, do many things, and then they'll give you 21 working days after. So it wasn't that we even planned February 14. We had planned this since like January. My husband had gone there, he did planning, did everything. Only for him to tell us on the wedding day that there's not gonna be a wedding. Fine. What? Immediately I started scabash. You know what it means to scabash? I started praying in tongues. Fam, like the enemy's not gonna play with me, okay? I started praying, compassion. Called my husband and told him. We started praying together. Then he went there. He said, Lila is going to happen. He told me to come. He said my dad and my mom should come. And nothing will happen, that we would do it. And glory be to God, we actually did it. Like when we got there, we found the registrar there, and she said she was going out. And we're like, and she was like, she told us to come back. Why are we trying to be stubborn? We're like, sorry, ma. But we knew that we had done the spiritual work like background, okay? I don't know why people think that the spiritual doesn't control the physical, because it does. Like, I've gotten to the stage in my life where I knew that yes, I'm going for an interview. I would have planned, prepared, you know, read, done everything. I'm going for a, you know, a discussion, a project defense, whatever I'm going for. I would have prayed in tongues very well. I would have covered, I would have set the foundation right. So yes, I will read, I will study, I will prepare for my interview or whatever, but I would have done the spiritual work behind. Let me tell you, it's a lie to tell yourself that there is no spiritual backing to anything. You are deceiving yourself. If you're an atheist, you're an atheist. But if you're a Christian, trust me, the enemy is trying you. You cannot afford to just do things on the physical, do things on the face value, and think that the enemy is just playing. The enemy doesn't want you to prosper, okay? So yeah, that is that. So pray, fast, pray. And your covenant sisters, your men. I have a prayer partner. We just kept praying. I kept telling people, when people ask me, what do you want? I'm always like, just pray for me, just pray for favor, just pray. Like, I kept asking people to pray for me. I prayed, and I didn't stop praying, because it's not easy. I'm telling you guys, you have to pray. I remember a story of someone in my church that he was getting married, and the groomsmen were traveling from Lagos to the states where they were doing the wedding. Can you imagine that those groomsmen had an accident, and someone died, and this person that died, his wedding was in 6 months time. Like, hearing the news was just such heartbreaking news. that when I was praying for my wedding, I was just telling God, I was praying for all the guests that it will come in one place and go back in one place. That my wedding day will not be an anniversary of death for another family. My wedding day will not be an anniversary of death for another family. I always pray. I pray for every family member. I pray for favor. Yes, one of the prayers I should pray for your wedding day is favor, because trust me, you need a lot of favor. You need a lot of help. You can't. Yes, you might be rich. Well, my parents are not like broke, and I'm not like broke. But yeah, like we still, the help that came from outsiders still helps to make the wedding a beautiful one, because they help. So, like a week to the wedding, I had not paid for. There are things I had not paid for. A week to the wedding, or like 2 weeks to the wedding. There are a lot of things. There are things I had not paid for, but thank God for the help that came. So yes, favor. You have to pray for favor. So I said pray for pray for the success of the wedding. You pray for yourselves. You pray for your guests. You pray for favor. Those are the things. Those are prayer points that you have to put in place. Also, you have to renew your mind daily with the word. There were times when I'll be taking like a bike or a public transport or something to somewhere like weeks before the wedding, and then the enemy will just put this thing in my head that what if you have an accident? They will now say 2 weeks to the wedding, the bride died. I was like, God forbid. And then I'll start renewing my mind saying, God forbid, I am the righteousness of God. No weapon fashioned against me is going to prosper. I kept confessing, because trust me, the enemy was trying. There were so many guys. A month to the wedding, I lost my phone, which is why I'm using this particular phone now. That the quality is not so good. I was using an iPhone before. I lost my phone. A week after, my husband to be at that time lost his phone. Fam, there was a lot of issues. But the fact that we knew that it was a godly marriage and God was in it, we were sure, we were fully persuaded. That is why I always say that you have to be sure that God is in whatever you're doing. Because if you say that, oh, it's by feelings, when you start having these kind of things that we're having, like the issues that were coming up with you, you would think that, it's definitely God giving you a sign. But no, it's not. It's the enemy that is plotting to do it. And because I knew that I had already heard from other people, who have said that, they faced similar hurdles when they were trying to get married. So I just knew that, okay, the enemy is just trying. He cannot win. Every time I kept renewing my mind with worship music, with the word of God, with sermons, I was like checking other people who had gone through similar stuff that I'd gone through, listening to testimonies, kept asking people to pray for me. I was praying for myself, my mom, our pastors were praying. It's a whole battle, yo. So please, I'm not trying to put fear in anybody's heart. Trust me, you will get married, you'll be fine. The enemy is just doing his own. But you have to be ready, because prayer is our weapon. Prayer is how we win, really. If you just keep quiet and say, it's not just about the glamour and the, fine dress. When some others spray you money and the money just disappear, it's a problem. Okay, that's probably not gonna happen. I'm just joking. But the thing is, not everyone at the wedding is really happy. To be honest, let's be honest. If you don't want to be honest, well, fine. Believe that everybody's happy for you. But it's not like I go around thinking, oh, this one doesn't like me at the wedding. No, definitely not. I don't go around with this mindset. But I'm just saying that you have to be prepared. Also, please pray for the marriage itself, okay? The wedding is not the only thing. After the wedding comes the real thing. So just keep praying. And I've noticed that as women, we like praying for just our husband, saying, God, make him a godly man. Let no strange woman come in between us. Pray for yourself too, that you will be a godly woman, that you will be wise, that you will always listen to the Holy Spirit. So yeah, if you're already married, what are some of the spiritual things that you did in the months or weeks preceding the wedding? Tell us in the comment section below. If there's any fiscal planning to tell us, if there's something that you think that a lot of people don't say that you want us to know, tell us in the comment section below. And if there's anything you also learned from this video, please tell me in the comment section below. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Share to all of your friends that are planning to get married. You will probably be saving a life. Okay. Ìṣáájú ọ̀run.